Segment tonight, if you visit the Supreme Court, you'll notice the Ten Commandments on display. Traditionally, the United States has been defined as a Judeo-Christian nation. That is, we base our laws on religious tradition, what is right, what is wrong. But now federal judge Michael Urbanski suggesting that the Ten Commandments be reduced to 6. Here now to explain to Culture Warriors Janine Pirro and Gretchen Carlson. All right, Carlson, what exactly is the legal case surrounding Judge Urbanski's ruling?
Other than Moses fainted at the thought of only 6 commandments.
Moses would be teed off. You know that.
Oh, of course.
Moses would be very teed off here. Okay, go ahead.
Obviously. Okay, so in Virginia, Giles County School Board being sued by a student and the ACLU because they have the Ten Commandments posted with also the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights.
All right, so they have it posted where at the school?
They have it posted on the grounds of the school, which is part of the problem. Now, here's the thing. If the school's argument is that they have it there for religious purposes,
of course,
then the ACLU has a case. It's not. They're saying that they have it there, and the reason it's not religious is because they have other historical documents. The ACLU feels differently, and they say, look, we're protected by part of the First Amendment. That means that we should get rid of this.
I got the legal guy. So the judge, Urbanski, says if you get rid of the first 4, you shall not have other gods before me. You shall not make yourself a graven image. You shall not take the name of the Lord in vain. And remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. If you get rid of those 4, then you can have the other 6 because they don't refer to God. That's what this pinheaded judge is saying.
Yeah,
right?
And what's interesting about it, Bill, is that his suggestion that we get rid of the first 4 commandments is blasphemous. I mean, not only is Moses angry, but Charlton Heston is angry too.
Yeah, what if he's an atheist, though? What if he doesn't care about blasphemy? You say it's blasphemous, but he may not consider it as such.
He is a judge who is there to decide man's law and not God's law.
Right.
He's got to decide right versus wrong, legal versus illegal, man up, make a decision, and not try to compromise.
But you're a judge, right?
That's right. Okay. Absolutely.
So
and I didn't shirk my responsibility and say, gee, maybe we ought to cut the baby in the middle. No, maybe you ought to just decide what is legal.
But is there validity to the argument that this is a historical display because we are a Judeo-Christian tradition, although I think the ACLU would even argue that now. That's how crazy it's all gotten. In your opinion, as a judge, is this a historical display that can stand?
It can stand because it is surrounded by the Declaration of Independence, the Star-Spangled Banner.
So it's like putting a Christmas tree up or a nativity scene, but you have a menorah next to it. You say we got them all.
Yeah, but you touched on 2 good points. That it's a Judeo-Christian document. This is from the Old Testament. Remember that. This is not. So who is it really offending? It's only
offending the ACLU because they're atheists. They don't want any of this.
But I don't think it's blasphemous. See, I think this judge is pandering once again to political correctness.
All right. Well, whatever. We can't read his mind. We don't know what he's saying. But certainly what he is saying.
We've come to a point in society where we're going to get rid of 4 of the commandments?
Well, look, it's not about 4 of the commandments. It's about how the country was founded. And Urbanski and the ACLU are claiming we're not a Judeo-Christian country. That was never the intent of the founders. Then why do we have in the Supreme Court Moses holding a 10 Commandments?
Right, in the United States Supreme Court building, I mean, we have these 10 Commandments. And at the end of the day, you've got a judge who's appointed by Obama, intolerance toward Christianity when it is very much part of the historical context.
But it isn't Christianity.
It's not Christianity.
As she pointed out, this is Moses. He was Jewish all the way.
Well, he was Jewish. It's Judeo-Christianity.
There wasn't even Christianity in play back then. It wasn't even invented yet.
It wasn't. But at the same time, this judge needs to make a decision. That's what he's getting paid for.
Decision. Get rid of the 4.
No, he said mediate it, and I'll make a decision later.
Wait a minute. He's trying to do the easy thing?
Yes.
This guy's going to get pilloried all over the country now. This is absurd.
It's absurd.
Nobody's going to do this.
He's doing the politically correct, what he thinks.
Oh, no. You know what?
He did this to be in your face to every religious person in the country. That's why this guy did it. He's not an idiot, Urbanski. He said, you know what? I'm going to tweak all those stupid believers. I don't have any respect for them. I'm going to say this.
That's my point.
But he doesn't believe it's going to happen. It's not going to happen.
We'll see.
You wait.
They're not going to remove the 4 commandments.
No.
They're not going to do that.
Judges very often will make a suggestion
All right, I got some money here. The Culture Warriors going to put up some jack here on this?
At least 50 cents.
$10.
They're not going to do that. This was a provocation directed at people of faith. Another example of our secular system going, F you, we don't have any respect for you. That's what it is. It's exactly, there's no spin zone here.
I'm agreeing with you.
It's exactly what Urbanski's doing. He knows he's not going to win.
If this had to do with another religion and not Christianity, they bend over backwards to be patient.
It's not Christianity.
All right. Judeo-Christian epic.
All right. Would you please explain Moses to her, please?
I know Moses. I watched those
I have to
movies.
pick him up off the ground first. I have to get him on the ground.
That's it, ladies. We're out of here. Directly ahead.